Cause I'm indecisive, get divided like a hybrid. I'm a side dick for your side chick, get your side hit with a sidekick, get your mind split like a vibrator, have you flip like a light switch, getting on your nerves like an eye twitch. Never fight this like I'm Irish, man, I irate with a high rate, a minute and a beat when it's high state. Go for it.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Krazys Cookbook. Yeah, we're back and I've got a special guest with me today. I'm joined by none other than Kray Bristol.
What's on your menu, man? What are we cooking?
Alright, okay, well, you said to me you like chicken wings. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of specials with chicken wings in different sauces at the moment. So, and also, I know that every time I see you, you've got a Maggie on you, yeah? You've got Magnum.
That's true.
Now, if you don't know about Magnum, I mean, it's a Jamaican drink that is a tonic wine. You know, everyone seems to drink this and love this. So, I'm going to show you, yeah, a jerk chicken wing, but I'm going to do a Magnum glaze, barbecue glaze.
It's going to be different.
That drives me, bro. Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to interview Kray about his new album or project that he's just dropped, Ups and Downs, out on WORDLIFE Records now, but we're going to come back to that in a minute. So yeah, stick around and you get to taste our food.
Boom.
Right, so I've cleaned off these chicken wings. I've soaked them off and the water was very murky as well, yeah. There's loads of preservatives in chicken. There's a lot of people who argue against whether you should wash chicken or not. All I'm saying, yeah, is put chicken in water under the tap and then look at the colour of the water and tell me whether you think you should wash chicken or not. Simple. But, yeah, right, so I'm going to put a bit of jerk on it, yeah. I've got the jerk rub powder and I have the jerk marinade wet, yeah. So I'm going to get a bit of this on first when I sear it. I'm going to pop that in. Don't want too much because a lot of that will just burn off. I was actually struggling to open that then. Fresh stuff. Alright. A bar. Yeah. You see pussy when you're eating this. I'm going to spice it up now.
Nah.
Right, so I'm going to mix that up. Make sure that's all over. Now, if I had more time on my hands, and I don't actually mean the time seasonings in this, terrible joke. But yeah, if I had more time in my hands, I would leave this to now marinate for like an hour or so, and yeah, let it really take the jerk flavours. Sadly, I ain't got time for that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it for about 5 minutes. Okay, I've left this a few minutes because I want that to be super, taking on as much flavour as I could in the short time that I've got. As I say, if you can leave it a bit longer, do so. I've just put a bit of all-purpose seasoning on it. And mix that in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down on this pan that's really hot. So I will sear the sides of this. Now, you don't have to have a pan this big. I treated myself to a new pan over Christmas because I cook bare food. But realistically, any pan will do. And I just want to brown the sides, both sides, before I stick them in the oven to crisp up properly.
Kidding everybody that attempts to murder. Gonna run a mockery, I burst the major artery. As soon as I find out I won a lottery, and also ticket, that's when I needed to do the bottom of your snobbery. I keep telling my mother that I'm sorry, but I lost it when I said I got it. I can never stop it. It's about to let my mom think I was standing up my pockets when I release money gonna outgo. I know what it's.
Please tell me Kray's gonna get on his feet, be murdering beats like it's nobody's business. Please tell me Kray's gonna.
Right, so I've got an oven tray. I'm gonna put these on here. Okay, these are seared on both sides, not completely done now. So they're going to go in the oven for about 20 minutes. I've got some bay leaves, I'm just going to chuck in there because that'll make more oil. And some garlics which I've just crushed down. I'm not going to be eating the garlics, so I've just got them in like that, that's fine. And a bit more seasoning, a bit of salt and pepper on top of that. A bit extra flavour on that. But yeah, basically, I'm going to drop that in the oven for a bit, and I just want it to dry out because when I put on the glaze it's going to make it wet again, so I want this to be extra crispy. It's not about no soggy wings, so trust me on this one. These are going in, as I say, probably 20 minutes to half hour, maybe even longer if they need it, just when they're a lot drier. But I'm going to interview Kray Bristol now and I'll be back with you in a minute. So as you've probably seen from the thumbnail, the description and the intro of the video by now, I am joined by Kray Bristol. And hello. Now, Kray Bristol is a WORDLIFE artist. I've known about him for a while and he's been putting that work in. However, he signed to WORDLIFE after winning the Last Man Standing Rap Battle Tournament 1 as one of his many prizes. But yeah, you smashed that, man. Like, yeah, congratulations, that was absolutely weighty.
Thanks, man. That was a close call.
You were for me. I mean, that was, you know, big up for me as well. But I mean, you took the final from him, and then he come back and won season 2. So I think that goes to show that he was serious. And
now we're besties.
Bless you guys, you know. Yeah, but keep that off of our program. You know what I mean? Excuse me. On the road. Now, it was really good. I mean, it kept a lot of people entertained through lockdown. Which I think was a crucial time because people were in some, like,
Of course.
they were going through ups and downs, as the name of your album, which is a good time for me to drop into. That's why we got you on the show.
Yeah.
You've worked incredibly hard. I mean, since you joined WORDLIFE Records, this is your 3rd project you're putting out. The
K2093.
2093, that's the 923. Yeah. And then Game On Volume 1, incredible project. Now, this one I think blows them both out of the water. Like, honestly, I think this is your best work that you've done so far.
Hardest one I've done as well. The one I put most effort in, 100%.
Nice.
I had a lot more time during lockdown, and a lot more time.
And maybe that's why there's more ups and downs.
There was more ups and downs, mate. A lot more, yeah. And you know, I'm hoping this one speaks to people. You know.
I mean,
it will.
Like, look, it's got, I think, a lot more of a variety of types of tracks. You know what I mean? I think the Game On one was a bit more lyrics and like bars, just bars.
Hype.
You know, yeah, there was more hype and vibes, and I think the original one was like showing off the different styles and different things you can do.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I think you put your heart and soul into. I mean,
Of course.
was there any reason you think that this one contains more of that, or?
Probably because I had, you know, I actually felt it. Like, as I was going through it, I wrote it. So, you know, and I thought a lot of people could relate. And usually with tracks like this, I don't put them out. But I thought this, I'm actually going to do it for once, and stop being anxious about it and actually go ahead and do it. And I'm glad I did. Got a good response from it, you know, so, yeah.
I think if you've actually got a secret hard drive for the tracks like that you don't put out, that you should really put them out, because this is my favourite music that you've done.
I do. I have some ones where I'm just not going to put out anyway, just because, you know.
That you singing in the shower ones.
Singing in the shower,
ballads.
you know what I mean, like music video, I mean, yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm never.
I ain't gonna show you that, bro.
Hold it down, bro. On the real, I mean, we've done a visual for, we'll just drop people falling over for.
Yeah, that's cool, yeah.
I want to relax. You know,
relax, that's too relaxed.
Works, yeah. We've got the track that I'm on. Yeah, to get on this.
Which is that's nutty.
We've got, it's like a fast rap one. I mean, still check out. It's brilliant. It's this. Obviously, I think for obvious reasons, it's probably my favourite track on the album.
100%.
But there's that Shake It Up track.
You love Shake It Up.
Shake It Up. I think it's when you do the high voice stuff as well. It's brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Like and the chorus bit. You know? I do stuff like that myself. I love that shit.
I know. It's just random. It's just random. I done it, and I was just like, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, nah,
keeping it.
That was really good. I mean, what's the general response on what's the favourite track from yourself? Like, Mine's Warped. I think people are getting a lot of it.
Mine's Warped. Yeah, I've got good feedback on Mine's Warped. Darkness a lot, and actually, I tell you what, on Facebook mainly, Broken. People were relating to Broken.
I actually really like Broken
because it's different, and they don't really hear that side, so that was different. So yeah, people like that. But like, you know, like yeah, I'd say Mine's Warped. Get On This is bad. Get On This has just had the biggest response, I'd say.
I mean, that's the only collaboration track you've got on the only
It's killing,
I'm gassed to be on that project, bro. Come on, the only feature on that project.
I know.
Like, yeah.
Killed it.
I'm gassed for that. But now there will be a video for that coming. We've got to make sure we do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we do it right.
Yeah, it's got to be done properly, but I don't think the world will be right until we've done a video for that.
No.
You know, I think that's something that we need
Storyboards.
to do. Exactly, yeah. Now we're going to go on it. I mean, I would say what's next for me, but it's just promo time for this album, isn't it? Like, honestly, that's what we got to work on, we're doing the shows. Yeah, there's a few things that I got lined up for you that you're going to be performing on that's going to be fire, you know what I mean? But I think, yeah, the general point is, if you're watching this, yeah, after you've watched this cooking show, go and check out his album. It is literally fire from start to finish. He's put his heart and soul into it. It's called Ups and Downs, and I think the start of it takes you through the ups, and then it goes to the downs.
Straight down to the downs, yeah. But they should hear it as they listen through it. Don't skip through tracks.
Yeah, I think the way you've done the intro and the outro as well, it all ties out together, and I think it's like, yeah, story sort of thing on it. I think it really works really well. Like I showed Impact Merv, big up Impact Merv, and he's like, oh, it's like a proper album. You know, like a lot of people just get an album and they fling together songs. This is like a project. It goes fluently through, and I think, yeah, honestly, I'm well impressed, man.
I had like a thought in mind and I just went with it, and it went well. But yeah, I'm gassed as out. I'm ready. I'm just ready to do some live sets. You know what I mean? And get a bit of practice in, of course.
It was mad times, isn't it? It's like the shows aren't coming as thick and fast as what they would have been normally.
I know.
But that also gives us more time to practice and release more music as well. So swings around the ups, you know?
Swings around ups and downs.
Yeah, ups and downs, see there. But now, on the road, right, I think that's that about closing up the interview and ties it up. I'm going to put the details of where to go and get it and the link to the playlist of the album on YouTube in the description of this video. But yeah, thank you for coming on. I'm going to see you again in a minute when we do the tasting of the food. I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
Oh, it smells perfect already, mate.
Yeah, well that's just a joke.
I know we're going to get on.
You get to see my cooking bit, as I said. That's just the base level. But yeah, as I said, with the Maggie, like he's always got Magnum on all the time. You know what I mean? He loves the Magnum, and yeah, I think it was the obvious choice to do something with that on it. So yes,
that's 5.
Yes, this is 5. Is that the first time you had a Magnum?
Yeah.
Oh,
Since I was born.
Yeah,
Day
christened with it.
I was christened with Magnum's just.
Yeah, man, I think you used Tennessee, man. Yeah, what's that, baby?
Fuck's sake.
Alright, anyway, we will be back, well, once we've done some cooking, so I'll check you in a moment. Right, so now I'm going to put some rice on whilst that's nearly done. I've got this special Bin Laden limited edition rice here. I got the easy cook variety because Kray Bristol thought the normal one would be too complicated to do, yeah? And you're not my dad! No, on the real, yeah? Easy cook rice, it literally saves you about 3-4 minutes. There's no real point in getting it. I only got this because this was the only one I had in the shop I went to, yeah? So yeah, but you know how to cook rice, make sure you clean it. I'll show you the rest in a minute.
On a side state, girlfriend, cream pie, cream, and the eye mate, night mate. She's in the shower now, bye mate. Let me sip a mug of this with some of the eye grey with the eyes red, man, a good piece smoke. I've just seen like the back.
Right, Craig, pay attention, yeah? This is how you cook easy cooked rice, yeah? I've got some bay leaves, and a bit of salt. And that is it, it's on the heat. I've got water in there as well. Yeah, I've cleaned it thoroughly. Now I'm going to leave it until it bubbles up. And I'll show you in a minute, step by step, Craig.
What about baby?
Alright, you see on top of it, Craig, actually come have a look at this. Yeah? You see on top of it, you've got all of this stuff for me.
Yeah.
That is starch and scum and everything like that. So I'll get that, scoop that off. I'll fling that in the sink. So
why are you wrapping babies in it? Why do you always use babies?
You know, yeah, every dish I put bay leaves in. Not everything, but a lot of dishes, yeah?
Why though?
Right, bay leaf it or not.
Yes.
That's right. Now there is a reason. Right. So when I was younger, my nan used to like cook lasagnas and bolognese and stuff like that. And I always see these leaves in there, yeah. And like sometimes I thought I didn't know what it was, so I tried eating it once, yeah. And I knew that was the taste. I recognised it, you know what I mean. And then whenever I tried cooking bolognese and stuff like that, it was missing it. So I just knew, and then you know, I went, oh, I've got bay leaves. I was like, right, that's the taste that we craving.
Yeah.
And then I realised that it's got that umami flavour that kind of just enhances every dish.
You're like addicted to baby.
Basically, that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, make me buzz, man.
Every time you say baby. Go to the shop and it's like,
Crazy! When I tell these rapping guys, I'm like, you gotta leave man out of my life. You ain't playing, why all the pack of lies? That's the bullshit that makes water bad, guys. I ain't the same, but I get categorized. See me on road,
Right,
do a bad
that rice is very nearly ready for me to change over and put a lid on and everything. But I just want to check this so it doesn't burn. Alright. Okay, that's looking like it's starting to dry out well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip that round to the other side. And have a look what that's like on there. Tongs. Right, so that is going to stick underneath. So you get yourself a spatula for it. And look at that on the other side. That is looking pretty marvellous if you ask me. And I think we're about ready to chuck our sauce on top and our glaze. Okay, before I had the chance to flip all of them, if you look down on there, there's literally holes in the rice. Craig, have a look at this, yeah? Literally circles in the rice. And
let me see.
Yeah, man, see through? That's when it's ready to turn off the heat on this and cover it up. Especially with this easy cook rice, yeah? So literally, bosh, pop a lid on it like that, and leave that whilst everything else is done, and then you'll have nice soft fluffy rice by the time it's done. Okay, I've flipped all of these round to check if they're done. And I mean, just to give you an idea of that, look, it's super crispy and that is ready to get glazed now. In the meantime, off camera, I had these boiled sweet corn that I've now put in a pan, and I've been browning off the side of a little piece. But one thing I want to do is get a whole heap of butter on top of it, because everyone knows about sweet corn and butter. It's like a match made in heaven. So So I'm going to slap that on there, just let that melt in.
Please tell me Kray's gonna get on this. He be murdering beats like it's nobody's business.
Okay, now I'm about to make this glaze. Okay, it's pretty simple. I'm going to put some ginger in there as well, because I think ginger really works with the Magnum flavour. And I'm putting on this part of the grater because it literally gets it down to teeny pieces. As I said, it's going in the glaze. I want to get that flavour all over it.
Must admit it's loony, but then again I never been the one still loopy, droopy back then, but now I rap smoothly, truly amazing the way I stoobies, roofies.
You want to do the honours? Oh, come on, Craig. Right, this is the part where I pour the Magnum in, yeah? If it catches on fire and kills you, yeah, that's your fault. You
Don't worry about it. What am I doing? Pour the whole thing in?
Right, that's going to burn the alcohol off, that's really hot.
Am I pouring the whole thing in?
Yeah, the whole thing. Gone. Right, the alcohol's gone, yeah? Now, quickly before all of that evaporates, come back up, that if you're a bit of a wuss, yeah, and you don't like the heat too much, slap some barbecue sauce in it, yeah? Or if you got hardcore, we got for the triple jerk, we got the powder, we got the marinade, and we got the jerk barbecue. Now I'm putting this in because you was getting cocky and you said, about, yeah, don't make it too hot.
There's no Magnum left in the bottle and I'm sad about it.
Hey, it won't, mate, there's plenty in the shop. Yeah, so I've used about half a bottle of that in there, and a whole bottle of Magnum. And yeah, I've got this ginger I'm going to put in there.
Smells pear.
Oh mate, wait till you taste it, it's fantastic. Also, I'm going to put some thyme in there. Now I'm going to stir that all up, mix it, and that's going to be beautiful.
He be murdering beats like it's nobody's business. Please tell me Kray's gonna get on this. He be murdering beats like it's nobody's business.
Okay, that's all mixed up, and the ginger is going to be infused into it now, and thyme's mixed into the sauce. So now I'm going to get these wings in here. All of that. Yeah. And I'm going to mix that around so that coats it thoroughly. This is going to be mad. Wait till you taste this. Look at these, bro. Come on.
That's stupid.
Now I'm gonna let this cook down a little piece, yeah, so it starts getting stickier, and the caramel and sugars and that from the sauce and the Magnum all start to like stick to it properly. But dinner is nearly served, so yeah, not long.
As soon as I find out I won a lottery and lost the ticket, that's when I needed to do the bottom of your snobbery. I keep telling my mother that I'm sorry, but I lost it when I said I got it. I can never stop it. It's a matter that my mom think I was standing up my pockets when I really spending money on the outro. I know what it is.
Please tell me Kray's gonna get on this. He be murdering beats like it's nobody's business.
Right, as you'll see, there is pretty much no liquid in the bottom now, and I started to caramelize something proper. So I think that is ready to serve now. So I'll see you in a second, but I'm joined by Craig.
Gonna get on this. He be murdering beats like it's nobody's business.
I'll get a hat trick with a fat bitch with some fat tits, random stains on a mattress, body stretched wide like I just with the Atlas, getting anxious, I can't breathe and my hand hurts, madness, situation, must admit it's loony, but then again I never been the one still loopy, droopy back then, but now I rap smoothly, truly amazing the way I stoobies, roofies, and my drink when I act loosely, I can't find myself, how the fuck did I lose me, amusing with a doobie, doing music, losing every bit of faith why I do this, ruthless when I come around with 2 hits, toothless, leave an MC like who this, rude kid with a cute.
Well, it's that time of the show. I've served up the food. It is looking stupendous. I hope the lighting is good enough for you to get that, but we've got some B-roll for you to run as well.
And it smells stupidly good.
Yeah, and Rogan Josh is already tucked into his, and he seems like he's satisfied.
He's loving it. Alright, before we do this, alright, I got something for Crazy for being an absolute G, because we all know he's a G. 2 sets.
Safe.
I got you this, mate.
Holy fuck. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. After what we just dropped today as well.
Old Hulk magazine. Check the date on it, bro.
Holy crap. Alright. See, that's amazing.
There we go. I've stored them for like over 10 years and I just thought, why not, man? You know what I mean? You deserve it because I've been keeping them, but you deserve one, bro. Why not be mint, but you deserve it.
That's there, but I'm going to put this over there so I don't get grease all up on it.
Yeah, don't get grease up on it.
Just poured a whole lot of butter on top of that sweet corn.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Right. Well, thank you, man. Yeah, amazing. Gee, that's awesome.
Ready, bro.
You know, like, safe. Alright.
I'm going to try this chicken, bro.
Right, look, yeah, first and foremost, I think they want to see the reaction. Now,
I'm going to try this chicken.
yeah, remember, this is Magnum, yeah, your favourite drink infused
I know, ready.
into your favourite food.
Fucking stupid. That's stupid. I can't even, wow. Wow.
It's so damn good. I reckon I could have gone a bit spicier as well, but it's beautiful.
Wow.
You're probably happy that it's not that spicy, but
Wow.
it's so good. No, really good. The Magnum's taken the edge off the burn.
Wow.
Like,
Wow, what the hell?
yeah, it doesn't taste like cough medicine like Magnum usually does. Even though that's what you like, but it's beautiful. It's almost got like a cherry-like taste to it. But yeah, I'm telling you now, it's bloody good, yeah.
No, you can taste the Magnum through the jerk, like
Yeah,
it's just got a nice little tinge.
I think they're both really strong tastes, isn't it? So they work really well together. They harmonise.
Is that bay leaves I taste?
Bay leaves in there as well, you know, always bay leaves. But yeah, the strongest thing as well, ginger. I think ginger's really paramount in this as well. So you go back to great ginger.
Oh, what it is?
Yeah, right. Bro, I'm loving that.
This is messy. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm covering shit, but yeah. Right. I just stuck my face, but
Jesus Christ.
so out of 10, if you have to do some sort of rating
12.
system.
12, 20, 20?
20 out of 10.
This is 20 out of 10, mate. Like,
That's
no
it.
doubt. This is banging, mate.
I mean, he's not lying, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to get used to do my like little takeaways from me and stuff like now and again.
Well, no, that's why I do the cooking shows. You know how to cook it your fucking self, innit, you know?
I'm lazy, bro.
Right, but just don't be lazy with the music, right?
That would be.
On the real, no, I gotta go clean up my hands because I gotta eat the rest of this, yeah? I hope that I've set aside some of the people who actually want to see us eat, but no more people be as well, but I think it's rude to talk with your mouth full. But what is also rude is if you watch the video all the way through and you haven't pressed the subscribe button. So if you go and press that subscribe button, there's a video popping up like here and here. Yeah, if you've still got some time left and you haven't got daily activities to go and do, go watch some episodes. Yeah, we've got loads more. We've got about 20 episodes, so yeah. Big up all the people watching this. This is Krazys Cookbook. I'm out.